A single word appeared on every screen in the world: hide. The feeling of paranoia and dread I had been carrying for so long seemed to vanish. My phone screen flickered for a moment, then returned to its default background. It was hard to describe the feeling, almost like a surreal clarity mixed with shame.
Welcome to Room 13, where every story hides a secret, a place where the unknown comes to life, and the eerie is all too real. Here, we uncover the chilling tales that lurk in the shadows.
Process everything, muttered. You're welcome. We deserve that. That was insane. Like a roller coaster ride. It wasn't me, Hero said, as if something had taken over him. It was something in me. His words hung in the air, and I was getting tired of hearing apologies, especially after where my own head had been just 30 seconds ago. We need to write something down, Ravi began. We need to remember we're susceptible to this, whatever it is. Before I could respond, I interrupted. Remember. Just remember. Ravi began rummaging for paper, scribbling words on it while the rest of us tried to process the odd silence, soaking the reprieve of nothing happening. Every second of it felt like a luxury. I wanted to say sorry another 20 times. Something I knew wasn't just a feeling unique to me. I feel like I'm losing myself, I said. It's like I'm in a dream at this point. Yeah, Ravi responded, his voice flat. Yeah, me too. Hero looked at us carefully. We're probably all going to die. Don't talk like that, I said, trying to shake off the dread creeping in. How many people do you think are dead? Hero asked, his voice quieter now. I went to the TV, free from the demands of the screens for a moment. I flipped through channels, landing on a live soccer game. The camera angle was fixed, but what I saw made me freeze. The crowd was torn apart. People on the field were eviscerated, scattered. The horror was inescapable. I quickly switched to another channel, landing on a news station I hadn't heard of before. The anchor's desk was empty except for some wires. The camera zoomed out, showing him crouched beneath the desk. We're trying to report, he said, his voice cracking. The signal is about to cut out. I've survived, but the carnage I've seen is extensive. I recommend. His broadcast was abruptly interrupted by a new word. Seek. The screen cracked, shattering with a loud pop, and the pieces fell to the floor. The same thing happened to the phone I had placed on the coffee table, and the phones in Evelyn and Hero's hands. They fell to the floor, bouncing weakly before settling. I panicked. Seek, seek, I yelled, trying to jolt my brain into focus. Something out of place, Evelyn suggested. What if we have to find what's killing everyone? Hero wondered. I ran to the balcony, hoping to spot something obvious in the sky or the city. From the neighboring high-rises, I saw blood-stained curtains and unrecognizable bodies where blinds had been lifted. As I scanned, I spotted a small TV in one apartment, the screen intact. It's the screens, I said. We need to find a screen that still works. Does anyone have binoculars? I asked urgently. Ravi looked at me, baffled. Why the expletive would anyone have binoculars? There's a screen in another building, I think. It's working, but I can't make out the word. We need to find another one, I said, panicking. I ran into Ravi's office. The computer screen was broken, the laptop shattered. Nothing. I began nervously tapping my chest with both hands, while the rest of the group desperately searched for anything viable. Then, like a sudden bolt of inspiration, it hit me. Ravi, where's your phone? I asked. He sounded confused. I don't know, man. I lose it all the time. Find it. You really think that's it? We're looking for a functioning screen. It's the only one we haven't ruled out yet. I turned to Hero. Check the other apartments on this floor. See if any of the doors are unlocked. If they are, go inside. Check everything. Phones, laptops, TVs. See if there's a message intact on any of them. Hero rushed to the door, nearly tripping over a body in front of it. He opened it and rushed out into the hallway. We turned to Ravi's apartment next, searching through couch cushions, on the bed, in the counters. Nothing. Where do you usually lose it? I asked Ravi. I don't know, man, he said, frustrated. Sometimes I just chuck across the room. Helpful, really helpful. I searched the bathroom, the medicine cabinet, then checked back in Ravi's room, the closet, and the pockets of his pants. A sense of inevitable doom started to settle in. This is the one that's going to kill us, isn't it? I love you guys, I heard Evelyn say quietly, almost under her breath, as if she could feel it too. No countdown ticking, just an overwhelming sense of dread. Ravi quickly ran to the TV stand, looking behind and under books and shelves. I returned to the living room, my eyes landing on the pile of 50s, 20s, and 10s stacked high on Ravi's side of the Monopoly board. He had a habit of swapping them out for hundreds. I crouched down and searched more aggressively, then found it. Ravi's Samsung Galaxy A35, buried under the fake money. And there it was, a new word on the screen. Smile. It's time, I screamed. We have to smile. Evelyn and Ravi turned to me. My eyes locked onto phone, my heart pounding in my chest. Hero rushed in, looking frantic. I couldn't find anything, he said, but his eyes met our wide, terrified smiles. He hesitated, confused, then slowly, almost reluctantly, flashed a smile. I could feel the fear coursing through me. Would we be torn apart next? The word disappeared from the screen. I showed the group the proof, and one by one, our forced smiles dropped into nervous frowns. I can't expletive do this, Ravi said. I know, Evelyn added. And that's when a new message appeared on my phone. Point to sacrifice. The timer began counting down. 145, 144, 143. Who's next? Ravi asked, his voice trembling. We had to make a decision. I don't have anything left to live for. It's probably all gone, he said, his words heavy with resignation. We all stared at each other, the fear mounting. Evelyn took a deep breath. I have you guys now, she said softly. So yeah? She pointed to herself. I froze, horrified, but nothing happened. Hero followed suit, pointed to himself. Then Ravi did the same. I looked at them, unsure if this was real. Was it really this simple? But I had no time to second-guess myself. I pointed to myself. The timer reached 0. Nothing happened. Ravi's phone screen simply read, "Good game." We stood there, silent, as the gravity of it all sank in. After 10 minutes, we shuffled back inside, like polite zombies, unsure what to do or what to think. I sat back down at the Monopoly board, and the others did the same, almost like it was a normal evening. I grabbed the dice and rolled. Want to buy it? Evelyn asked. I stared at the board for too long before responding. Sure.
Hey, the stories aren't over yet, but consider subscribing and leaving a like. With a simple tap on the screen, you help our work a lot. Now, without further ado, let's move on to the next story.